Vicious with the score. He can get it in. Oh, he's going to get it. Vicious for the win.
Coming to you live from Orange County at Amazon Game Studios, it's Throwdown Thursday. I'm your host with the most, Berserker Mike, and joining me on today's call, Jeremy Vicious Lopez.
You know, I was watching last week's Throwdown Thursdays, and you guys had one hell of a showdown between those two teams. I believe it was StayFilthie versus, who was it now? They got 3-0 pretty quickly. Team Noble? Man, these guys ran amok. So, I mean, I'm pretty excited to actually be here again to cast that. We're going to see who's going to step up to the plate this time against the team StayFilthie.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show. But before we get to that, let's give a big shout out to our sponsor, Asus. So Asus is the official monitor and system provider for Breakaway. The VG248QE is a 24-inch monitor well known in competitive scene in esports for its 144 Hz refresh rate and 1 millisecond response time. The G11 desktop sheds light on uncompromising performance. The powerful machine allows you to play Breakaway without sacrificing your gameplay experience while giving you the ability to stream.
It's a pretty hefty sponsor you got going on there, Mike.
It is pretty hefty.
Yeah.
But let's, before we actually get down to what's going to happen, let us know about these teams. Jeremy, what are we getting with StayFilthie, and what are we getting against their competitor, Flashpoint?
So let's talk about StayFilthie for a bit. I know last week I just mentioned it. They went 3-0 against the likes of teams Noble, and they're led by some of the veterans like Kilology, Cipher, TV, and Cario. I haven't seen too much, but he's definitely been around the community. And again, these guys just work so well together. Not only can they fight as a unit, they have the calls down, but their relic running skills is top notch. Now, Flashpoint, I'm going to admit, I haven't seen too much play from these gentlemen, but I have seen Full Metal, and he has stuck with Merrick since the beginning of Breakaway's availability, right? The beta, the alpha, I should say. And, you know, I really wouldn't doubt that they've had a lot of time to practice together. I really want to see what they present to, to StayFilthie this time around. Because, again, not a lot can be said about this team quite yet.
No, but StayFilthie, they're the champs, and they're the ones to beat, and let's see how it unfolds during today's matchup. But today we have something very special for you guys, a brand new character that we're announcing today that's going to be playable during the alpha this weekend, and this is Hannah. Hannah is a powerful mountain of muscle and metal. She controls metal with her inherent magnetic wild magic. She uses her strength to fight for her people and ensure that the balance between nature and magic is maintained. She competes in the game to ensure all people have her protector, not just those with magic. And here she is in all of her glory, the brand new tank in the game of Breakaway. Here's Hannah. What do you think, Jeremy?
You know, first of all, I think her design is pretty exciting, pretty cool to look at. I mean, she's got giant metal hands. Giant metal hands. She's swinging. She's a brawler. She's a fighter. That's exactly what I like to see coming from the fighting community. This kind of character just speaks volumes to me, and I can't wait to see her in action.
Me too. She's quite the force to be reckoned with.
So hopefully we get to see at least one of the teams utilize a new character, Hannah. Again, being, you would say, more of a tank, a relic runner kind of character?
Absolutely. A lot of her abilities allow her to knock people up, so some of that CC control, and her ult, which we'll get to see in action, allows her to actually gain unstoppable, which means no slows, no like effects can stop or impede her movement, and she causes knock up on people that get in her way. So it's something really exciting to look forward to in today's matches and this weekend as you're playing.
Yeah, I just really want to see which team is going to utilize Hannah, but we're going to go through, I believe, team StayFilthie first. So let's get that going. The first player up for StayFilthie is going to be none other than TV.
TV. What do we know about TV, Jeremy?
His Corrin has been top notch all throughout last week. I'm pretty sure he's going to bring it to the plate again this week. Has the slows, has all the right calls, and it's just so beneficial for the team as to when and where to reduce that armor and to slow the group and silence the opposition.
Yeah, and his coordination with Kayla was just top notch. Like, them as a duo was pretty unstoppable and very scary, to be frank.
Yeah, and it's so difficult, right? You're running a double support, but just that amount of communication is so important. And also with the likes of Cipher, their upcoming player for StayFilthie, we believe he might be running Thorgrim. Yep, that's a good call right there. I'm on point already. Cipher with Thorgrim, the main tank.
So it looks like I'm expecting a balanced composition out of this team. Cipher, devastating. We saw him running amok and causing so much pressure against Noble last week.
Right. Up next for StayFilthie, I believe, should be Cario, and he might be running Kyra. He was definitely the high DPS from last week, running amok against the opposition, and hopefully we get to see a repeat of that again.
Kalo's pick coming up last. He can roll support. I've seen him play Alona. What do you think, Vicious?
I think he might just stick with support. I mean, that's his tried and true. Right there, that's the one. Alona for Killology, a very strong player for the support role for Team StayFilthie.
And one of the more aggressive supports that I've
Absolutely.
actually seen play the game. He's right there with the TV, causing a complete disruption, healing people, making sure that nobody goes down and they can maintain all that pressure that Kalo's teams are really known for.
And right there, that's your team comp for Team StayFilthie. You got 2 supports, 1 healer, 1 more CC or utility, and then you also have the DPS with Kyra, and then you also have, I believe, Thorgrim for their main tank. That being said, we're going to have Team Flashpoint introduced with Hippo as their first player. He might be rocking, Galleon. You know, I thought he was going to go straight Rollins, but, you know, he's going to be going for the hybrid tank healer.
And so now we have the pick coming in from Master Sora, and we finally get to see Hannah.
That's
Vicious.
what I'm talking about. My hands are up in the air. You couldn't see it, but I'm glad this pick has been chosen. We get to see Hannah revealed this week, and she's looking real strong.
I actually like that pick, considering Hannah's abilities to get out of situations with lots of strong CC, especially going up against TV and all the slows that you get from Corinne.
Exactly. Yeah, she's going to be a real threat, not only because the players may not know what she does, but Hannah can get out of harm's way almost instantaneously. It's so hard to keep her grounded, especially with that ult of hers.
So far what we got on Flashpoint is we got tank, we got heals, and now let's see what we're going to get from Mott's. More
Another one.
A throwback. Back to the days of Zin Ramu running those dual tank comps.
I like it.
So they might be looking to push really strong, to counter push against the tactics from StayFilthie.
And then, you know, since we see a kind of ongoing trend of tanks, I wouldn't doubt Full Metal going full on Merrick.
Really?
That would be pretty cool.
That would be amazing. I have never seen a 3-tank comp. Could we see it today?
Oh, he tricked me. All right, he went with Psy. That's fine. That's cool.
They're going to get some good AoE DPS from that Psy pick.
Yeah, I do like that side pick in general. They still have, I would say 2.5 tanks, right? Because you have Galleon to do both sides, to heal the team, and to be the front lineman. And then you have Psy kind of doing the damage dealing. You know, it's kind of fair. I did want to see the full-on tank team, but we'll see what Full Metal has up his sleeve as their main team's DPS.
Yeah, not having the dedicated healer could cause an impact, but because they're so tanky, I think they're mitigating that, especially with that Galleon pick. And Galleon has his Skyfall, his ult, which is basically a hard initiate, so he can just drop in ahead and do any disruption that's falling on the other players.
Right. Yeah, and as soon as that happens, he also has the chase down with the Q, too. If somebody tries to get out of the way or trying to avoid death, he can just stun him and have the whole gang just kind of eliminate that character at a whim's notice.
Yeah, his atonement move causing that dizzy.
Yeah. That being said, you know, he can engage. He also can disengage or at least support the other front line with his E, right? His healing. He has a AoE heal that does healing over time as well. So again, that tank hybrid of Galleon could be really beneficial for this group.
And something else to take note of when we start seeing characters get into the match, and buildables always have a play at backline in your defenses. Hannah's buildable is known as the Pulverizer, and it's a giant metal sphere through magnetic energies, and her wild magic goes up into the air and crashes back down. Let's hope we see that as we enter Game 1, and we're starting everything off on the Dread Shore.
Yes, sir. I still think this is one of the cooler stages that you guys have going on here at Breakaway. As soon as it was revealed, I was in love. And we'll see just exactly why. You can see the relic right in the middle. Into the ult already. Hannah's just trying to initiate and go in.
So Master Sora trying to make his way back to the relic, but gets tossed out of the way by an aggressive play by Seifer.
Yeah, really aggressive start from Team Flashpoint. Just trying to bully the relic, make sure they don't touch it. But, you know, StayFilthie very much so comfortable with that scenario. They've been fighting it out solid. Look at the life lead from StayFilthie compared to Team Flashpoint.
Yeah, it looks like Seifer is healing back up at a nice shrine that was set up by Kalology.
Here we go. Seifer trying to get the slide going, just trying to get the team to recoup for this relic push. We'll see.
And just like we saw last week, Seifer just trying to control the pace of everything. He did let the relic get away as his team was back. Look at TV.
TV
Able
is just trying to
stop the bleeding. He's immediately there. Really good support play.
Mott's already picking up the relic. Nice toss-up, though. And a different kind of momentum from the relic we see nowadays. It's just bouncing right off of those little slopes.
That's right, some changes that you see to the relic physics. You will see bounces. Here's a scoring opportunity and a blowout on the shield.
Seifer with the rebound, not enough. Mott's with the deflection. He's going back. The interception, passing it through.
Ooh, great passing that we're seeing is coming in from Flashpoint. They're able to move it back up midfield.
But look at the mobility on the throws. The passing way more efficient this time around. Hippo looking to clear it out with his breakaway. Not quite yet. Seifer with the interception once more.
StayFilthie has their full shield meter. They're trying to advance the relic. Good stop. Good collapse by Flashpoint.
Here comes Full Metal. Sai being a very squishy champ. Warrior doesn't want to be in the... Yeah, there it is. He's already disintegrated. He didn't want to be in the front line at all.
And Kalology says, I can't leave that precious relic all by itself. Let me advance this.
Yeah, at this point, he doesn't really need to heal his team. They already have pretty high health, so he's just going to run the relic.
Advantage.
Look at the passing. Is he going to go for the dash? No, he wasn't ready. Oh, swing and a miss. Oh, it's fine. The rebound was there. TV. Just in case. Mike almost had a heart attack on the caster's table, but good thing TV was right then and there. Look at that, bouncing off of Corinne's head. Just kidding. Look at that rebound. Scoring one.
It was just great situational awareness by Kalo. Oh, big shout out to Filthy Rich. Love you, Rich. Hope you're enjoying the games.
Oh, yeah. Homage to StayFilthie. You know that man. Been putting in the work for Breakaway.
Round start. What are we seeing with the buys, Vicious?
So we see a lot of attack damage from TV and Cario, right? TV with Corin pick, you don't really get to see a lot of the attack damage being built, but she has such an advantage right now.
It is Breakaway. They moved in fast. What an answer.
They're not even going to let me talk about the equipment. That's how they feel today. They're just going to run the relic as if it was nobody's business. Look at Galleon. Got toss-up, rebound, and that was it. Round 2 of game 1. Easy score for Team Flashpoint.
I'm shocked. How fast was that? They were like, you know what? If everyone's just going to go after all these other things, we're just going to focus completely on the relic. And they pulled a fast one over StayFilthie. Hopefully they can get their head back in the game. And
you see the buys from Team Flashpoint kind of counteracting Team StayFilthie. They're countering the attack damage with high health as well as the armor. A little bit of a brawl here mid-screen.
Well, Mott's is trying to find some opportunities to clear some lanes.
Here comes Seifer. Down the ramp he goes. Nice throw. Gets the rebound. Yeah. There's going to be 4 of them on him, though. It's going to be a 4-on-2. Yo, he's in there. Kalology breaking through, getting the shot like it was the easiest thing in the world. Nice little lane from Kalology. And that's what I like about this team. They know how to run the relic, and they've learned how to fight over these past couple of months.
And you know what? He knew there was still a little bit of health back on that shield meter. He knew if he grabbed it, he wasn't going to get immediately blown out. So he took that risk and shot it from the outside. Very smart play coming from Kalo.
Flawless passing, flawless spacing, just good awareness overall of the relic, the positioning, and how much shield you have. That's absolutely important. Kalology just admiring the view over over the minions of Dreadshore.
And it's not the largest gold lead, but as you can see there, all the players that are on StayFilthie have the gold advantage, which means they're going to have better equipment.
Yeah, that's going to do a ton more in the skirmishes.
Movement,
oh my God. Oh, and he still got the rebound. Kalology with the Dunkerino. That's going to be a quick 3-1 for Team StayFilthie.
I'd be shocked if Kalo wasn't the MVP. Did he not get all 3 of the scores?
You know, I think he got 2 of them.
TV got 1.
TV got Corin.
Got 1.
You guys are killing me over here.
Tim TV, my favorite guy.
Actually got the rebound after he dinked it off his head.
Oh, that's right. It just fell off his back. But yes, Kalo, just a knows where the relic's going to be in the passing plays. That was incredibly fast. And look at that, no deaths.
I mean, that's what you can expect from a double support kind of team with Corinne and Alona. They're keeping their team alive as well as taking away the armor and slowing down the opposition. Again, their team fighting capabilities are so top-notch. I feel like Flashpoint really needs to figure out a way to bring the tanks together to stop these team fights from falling out of their favor.
They need to have more of a sense for the relic. I totally agree with you because everyone that's on StayFilthie is just a ball hawk. They know where the relic's going to be, and they try to open up lanes for passing. And the pressure, actually, I think my MVP, even though Kalo did get the MVP, Seifer, his tank play, because of the pressure that he takes away from all of the squishies.
I agree.
Like, their team comp is completely squishy, except for Seifer, who just seems up to soak up all that damage. And it's not like they have incredible damage dealers. What you have a Corinne, you have an Alona, and you have one, range DPS.
You have one Kyra,
with Kyra. But so they're just able to get it done through the pressure that you see from Seifer and that fabulous relic movement.
What kind of blows my mind is that when they're running the relic, they're so widespread that if they do get caught with a fumble, they're not going to lose their entire team over it. They know when to break away from the pressure and kind of recoup and not lose too much life because the Alona's going to be there to help them out with the Sunshine or the heal, whatever they need, right? And then go back into the fray almost immediately after the fumble happens.
And they didn't have to wait for any of the buffs to appear, and
None.
They got so far ahead in the gold game, and not by much. They just had the right kills at the right time in order to get over the hump for those early rounds, and just the scoring.
Yeah, maybe we need to see Team Flashpoint utilize this big brawler over here a little bit more. I'm loving that camera angle, by the way. That's so cool. Look at that. She's swinging for the fences, Mike.
I know,
We need
be
to see
careful.
more of
You're
that.
in the line of fire. You could get hit by one of those giant Scion gauntlets. Just take one to the face. Just be careful.
Yeah, it's not going to be a fun day, Mike.
No.
But, I was kind of messing around with Hannah a little bit. I did test out her moves. One of her moves pulls the opponents in, charges up a fist, and punches them right in their mouth and gives them a knockback. That's actually comboable. You can actually walk up, basic attack, and then do the Sky Rise immediately after, which is the Q, which also launches up, and then you can also follow another basic attack after it. I'm telling you, this character has all the combos in the world, can deal a ton of damage with the right build. I hope Flashpoint is listening as I'm saying this so that they could utilize this themselves for the next game.
She's awesome at running because anytime she gets slowed or fumbled, some of the utility that she has, like going into her ult, the Wrecking Ball, gets her out of any type of CC and gets her out of danger where she can fall back if she needs to heal. You want to build those recommended specs when you're at that equipment screen. Definitely build armor, build health, build healing, and even for her, because her pulverizer is so important to taking out other buildables, is you can build equipment to enhance that buildable to make sure that you get damaged if you try to attack that thing, and it makes it extra strong on the battlefield.
One thing I also want to note about Hannah's ult, the Wrecking Ball, is that not only is it good for getting out of CC, but it's also good to chase down relic runners like Team StayFilthie. If they have a breakaway, just launch that bad boy and you'll catch right up to whoever has the relic. It's just so fast, and it just goes through everything, right? So just being able to utilize that as a relic chase mechanic is pretty vital for Team Flashpoint.
Well, let's see what changes they make as we head into game 2. Do you see anything different in the lineup?
Ooh, we have two Hannahs in play. And Hippo changed from Galleon to Alona. She's full dedicated healing.
And Full Metal also changed from Sai to Kyra.
I like that. He wants to change up the DPS. A little bit more mobility from Kyra, being able to snipe from longer distances as well.
So it looks like we're still going with a dual tank comp, but ooh! It looks like Full Metal went down early in the round. That's okay, because it's only 5-second delay, but the movement that we're seeing from Cario, and here comes TV!
Oh, TV found the opening once again, scoring first blood in game number 2.
Oh man, TV, that can be bad for your eyes. You gotta be careful. He just burned everybody right here. Fantastic passing, and just a nose for the goal.
That's how you know. Don't stare at him too long. Next thing you know, you're blind, and you're gonna be going right past you.
Yeah.
These guys are just going
hero.
nuts.
Hero mode right now. We didn't even get to see much of Master Sora just because of the movement of TV. I want to see more of Seifer and Master Sora with this Hannah play.
You have a really fast team on the side of StayFilthie, right? You have the two supports with pretty fast walk speed, and then you have Hannah, who just charges at you like she's a football player. And just going in.
And arguably the fastest map in the game, Atala Prime. It's
right.
Like a runner's paradise.
Look at that. She's going in. The Wrecking Ball, taking all 4 of them out, knocking them up. Now, that's a really good utility to have.
And catching all the way back up onto the play. And look at the fantastic collapse. Ooh. Just tossing it forward. I want to see some adjustments that are going to be made by Flashpoint to the type of good sustained pressure that we see coming in from StayFilthie.
comes Flashpoint with Kyra pushing up the relic, but no go. That's a fumble. And they're kind of low on health too. Alona really needs to keep track of their squad's health, and down goes Full Metal on Team Flashpoint.
Oh, from the outside,
He tried.
intercepted. That was such a brilliant try at the Godspeed.
Are we still calling it that? Is that what we're doing?
Are we doing that? It's still a thing, right?
I think so.
Oh,
Mario with the
from
shot!
outside. Oh my.
Right at the rim. Got it to right in there.
Oh.
Good call from Team Flashpoint. Look at the shot right here. The pass off. The rebound.
Look at the movement
Ooh.
right over. Committed to an attack, not ready for an interception.
Yeah.
Shot right over the top.
Woo. Yeah, Hippo wasn't there in time to get the interception. A little bit too high off. And again, you know, Cario's not only sniping the shots, but he's also sniping the relic, making sure he got a clean shot there. And Kilology, look at that. He's got 2 level 2s. He's at the cooldowns and the health. He's trying to sustain the team for the rest of game 2.
Right now, StayFilthie, they're looking like an unbeatable juggernaut.
A bunch of professionals is what that is. These guys have had a lot of time together.
Yeah, their coordination is second to none right now. The way that they're collapsing and just moving the relic forward.
Oh, he tried to toss it up, but he wasn't ready for it. Out
So
of bounds.
close.
Do it again. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, he's trying to get tricky, but they ran out of shield meter from all the tosses.
Yeah.
And then there's the blowout. And remember, when you get blown out, that's double damage.
Again, every pass is what, 30 energy to your shield?
Yes.
So you got to keep in mind, you can't just pass it forever. Ooh. Trying to intercept there. There goes Hannah coming in hot.
Seaver trying to go for the clear. Mott's picking it up. He wants to press the point.
Yeah.
They need that pressure, but they're down an attacker.
Yeah, you know, at that point, too, I don't even think touching the relic would be ideal because there is no shield up for them. As soon as they touch it, they're going to get knocked back. They have to go for the
Knocked
fight.
back, and you're going to get double damage, so you need to let that shield recharge, or you're in for a world of hurt.
All right, Team Flashpoint again with the agenda of pushing the relic, just trying to get it over the midline.
No,
But still,
no kills or assists from the Flashpoint team. We do see 3 deaths.
Oh, the charge up from Hannah. You see in the corner of your screen, she was trying to get out of there, but here comes Kalology.
From
The toss.
outside in a quick 3-0.
Man, this guy is good. This guy can shoot the ball from anywhere he feels like. He is the Steph Curry of breakaway right now. Look at that. He's ready for it at all times. The trigger finger is hot with Kalology. That was a
There's the
pretty
team.
quick game 2.
There's the team that made that quick destruction happen. What adjustments? What are you telling yourself if you're part of this Flashpoint team?
They really need to communicate when and when not to try to push the relic. Again, having that was, yeah, look at that.
Look at these
KDA
stats.
3-0-9.
KDA is ridiculous.
A lot of the team fights from Team StayFilthie went in their way because I feel like Flashpoint was only focused on pushing the relic out of their base or out of their area, right? I mean, a lot of the times they weren't even able to attack as a unit. With that being said, Team Flashpoint still has one more game to redeem themselves. I still think their team comp was pretty solid with Kyra as a damage dealer, Hannah, and then Alona, and the Thorgrim. I still think that team comp is just as strong as StayFilthie's comp.
That is, right now, though, they're not making StayFilthie respect like their defense or the way that they hold the line. It almost feels
Sure.
like they need to be able to deal damage to make them back off.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that can be said for Flashpoint, but we're going to put that on hold. We actually do have, I believe, an exhibition match.
That's true. We do have an exhibition match with the winners from School of Dunk versus a dev team.
Ooh.
A special dev team led by Just Call Me Bao.
How now, old Bao, huh? He's going to be...
Oh, yeah.
he's
How
gonna be-
now,
he's
Bao
gonna
Cow?
be-
We're going for it. It's going to be a crazy match
I mean, I'm
as
ready
soon
to
as
see that
this
as
one
well.
comes to its conclusion.
Look, I'm going to be very, very frank here. StayFilthie has been dominating this 3 out of 5 set.
They're very strong. I think they would give the devs trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're the prime candidate to really give a run for the devs money, to be honest with you, because they are definitely the top students at the School of Dunk.
Yes, their passing, their
Flawless.
defense, their ability to collapse, and then just spreading the floor, getting around the arena.
Mhm.
Like we saw that pass where Cario was set up to receive a pass from Kalo down below, and they were so confident, like, hey, even we messed up, let's just do it again
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Because they knew they were just getting in positions that were going to make Flashpoint run all over the place, like confused like chickens with their heads cut off.
Yeah. And you could see how much time each team has practiced with each other. StayFilthie has had these kind of strategies for a while now. They like utilizing different aspects of the map. And then now you're going to see back on the Shrine of Oros how they're going to implement their relic running skills to the fullest against Team Flashpoint.
And now we see TV. He's on Xiaomi. And I've seen him do some devastating work. So it's not just this Corinne, but let's be very mindful of this Xiaomi as an assassin. Look at the pressure that, as an assassin, so squishy he's going to put on the back line, because look at Seifer's going to constantly put up pressure.
And then Mott's had to switch up from Thorgrim to Corin. I believe he wanted to have the hard CC to support the likes of Hannah and Kyra for the damage.
So we're getting away from those dual tank comps.
Higher path.
Evening up. They wanted to go for some of those big highlight reel moments, trying to take advantage of that trampoline. Taking the high road.
Oh, and Hannah knocking up. Again, chasing down the relic, such a good idea. Seifer with the right mindset as Hannah.
And still to Kalo. Yes, he did. Kalo put a Sun Shrine. So they have a healing station right next to the enemy team's portal, putting so much pressure. Oh, but they have no shield meter.
What's smart about that is not only do they get to recoup a lot closer, but that forces the opposition to make a decision. Do we risk fighting, or do we take out that buildable first before we even engage?
Smart pulverizer that we see get throw down and take out that healing shrine. Fantastic, smart heads-up play by Flashpoint.
I mean, that's a solid answer right there. Hannah with the right buildable.
But still, Mott's is having to do so much work by himself, and against an assassin. Ooh.
Killology with the relic push. The toss-up! Oh my god, you didn't even see the alley-oop coming!
He was trying to do, it was the modified Godspeed that we saw the Thrill House do a long time ago. Almost so pretty. Look at this. Catches it in the air, but comes down, but still in position to score.
The fake out. I haven't seen that
splitting their defense up. Oh my goodness, Vicious. They're splitting them up.
I haven't seen that since the first showcase of Breakaway back at TwitchCon last year. That was pretty neat.
What are we seeing coming in from item buys?
So we got Mott's Full Metal going full attack, right? You got Hippo, Master Sora. They're trying to gain survivability with the health purchase and the shield. But you see there, it's not working out too well. They're still at a deficit 0-2, and they're down the first round of game 3.
And Flashpoint's not effectively able to fight in their own base. They just keep getting trashed. I think the KDA is 2-0-5 in StayFilthie's favor.
And look at that, Killology and friends, they're already at the base knocking on the doors like, hey, you guys gonna stop us, or we're gonna get another 3-0 on our hands? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Master Sora with the run by herself. There goes the pass. Hippo tossing up with the interception made by Killology. There goes the master relic runner. Yeah, he's full of energy.
But that's like the first opportunity Flashpoint has actually had down at StayFilthie's base. And look at the amount of buildables that are back there, and still not all. Oh!
Swing and a miss. Now it's going to be a 4v2 play, benefiting Team StayFilthie.
And StayFilthie just coming back with more aggressive pressure. Put it like Full Metal is just getting Seifer just right in his grill.
And here comes Seifer alongside Killology. There's 3 of them around him. There's going to be a pass-off, dance-off. That's going to bounce right in there. That is so slick on behalf of Team StayFilthie. They had the place going. 3-man relic squad.
And then you get the shooter's touch right off the rim and splash.
The good old layup.
Yeah. And now what is it?
I believe
match point.
Yeah,
it's match point. Match game point right here.
Look, you hate to see this kind of thing happen, but it's also super exciting to see what this game is capable of at almost full potential, right? I mean, Hannah just came out, and these guys are utilizing her to her fullest.
It's the collective team skill of StayFilthie, but then it's also these individual plays, like you see from Seifer, who's just constantly harassing and pressuring it. People don't want to get near it.
She's so fast.
She is.
She is so fast.
Very dangerous. Oh, mistimed. Killology just drops off, but Kalo trying to move it forward. He's going to slide into it.
Whoa! Higher path!
Road! He's saving it.
Oh, you got to be kidding me,
Seifer!
Nobody was home. He's going to dunk it. Look at that. The flex on him. Let's take a look at that. The slide down to the higher path, that was pretty slick. But look, nobody's home. The pass off the shield and the slam.
With authority, Gronkowski'd that relic down to the floor. What an amazing performance yet again from StayFilthie. Insane.
While that's going on, You know, Kaleology, of course, the MVP, no doubt about it. Always full of energy, getting that relic run every single time. 6, 0, and 8. Dear God Almighty.
Unbelievable pressure, and they just know how to pass. Moving the relic. And look at Cario, 5-0-1. Cario, what a problem he is.
Who
Anyone
is
who
that
tries-
man?
who
Who
is
is
that
that
man?
youngin? Cario with the kills on the team. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Speaking
wait,
of
wait.
teams.
Is this the team of destiny? Do I see Trey? I see Bones. It's Bones is there, and the robot is there. Zorp himself,
the Ooglis of Zorpies.
and the Belir of Darkstone.
Man.
Oh, get
How you
ready.
doing? Good to see ya.
Get ready, fans. Here comes a good exhibition match.
Look, I'm a fan of all three of these gentlemen right here.
Oh, that's Team Youngbeard right there. That's Team Youngbeard. They're going to put in some work.
Yeah, these guys are definitely the scariest devs that I've ever seen.
Yeah,
that's definitely.
Yeah, thank you, Team Flashpoint. Thank you, Team StayFilthie, for an exciting, crazy, very fast, very high-skilled match. Very exciting. Big ups to everybody from the community. And thank you for watching. Let's get ready for another exciting match as we take a look at Hannah.
Yeah, so also one big shout out. I just wanted to say huge thank you to Master Sora as well as Kalo for putting both teams together for this exhibition. Again, both great members of the community, always contributing for the Discord and everything that's Breakaway pretty much. Great job for putting this all together and getting these great teams together.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see more of these community interactions. And we're about to have a big one happen in about 4 to 5 minutes. It's going to be super exciting.
Yeah, for those of you that might have just been tuning in a little late, we're going to have, I believe, the devs with How Now Old Bao.
How Now Old Bao, or Just Call Me Bodied. So Just Call Me Bao. Oh, he's going to bring the pain. I'm just firing him up, folks. He's ready to destroy.
Yeah, he's better when he's angry. That's the secret.
Angry Bao is
Best
exceptional Bao. Best Bao.
Angry
Best Bao ever.
Best Bao.
Do you want to go buy electronics? Go to Best Bao.
Also, coached by Not Vert, the man himself, getting ready to fire up the devs as well.
Big shout outs to Not Vert. And he's hiding behind
there
camera.
he is.
So
there's the smile I wanted to see. So these guys are going to be going against, I believe, one of the candidates for the School of Dunk.
School of Dunk. That's right. We got Belir Darkstone, Belir Multiverse. As a matter of fact, every single person on this dev team is multiversed in almost every single character.
I mean, I would hope so, to be honest.
My expectation, though, is that Zorp is going to go with some type of crazy damage-dealing character. He could play Argus, he could play Kyra, he could play Graven, and he's just going to ruin somebody's day.
Yeah. His accuracy with all the DPS type characters are on another level. Like, since I've been playing Breakaway, and every time I've gone up against him, I was always scared, guys. He's definitely like the godlike assassin for the dev team. I'm not just hyping him up. You'll see it in just a few moments.
Oh, yeah. He's all about the PC Master Race, mouse and keyboard for
so
life.
Good. He's so good.
He's got, pixel perfect accuracy. I hate him because he's so good. He's just so good. But I respect him.
That's the one. You can't hate on the guy because he's good, right?
But the other thing to call out is Bones. The pressure and a lot of the way that we saw the meta evolve is because of Bones in his play, especially early on during the alphas. His Corinne play, and we might even see him make an appearance as Hannah or Sai. His Sai has grown
pretty
a lot.
intense.
It's devastating, and he loves to press and press and press the action. So,
are we expecting to see a Hannah play from the dev team today? I would really hope so. I want someone to show it off.
It could be Just Call Me Hannah, I think. It could be either Just Call Me Hannah or maybe even...
he likes that. He had a big smile on his face.
Belir Hannah Stone. We could see that coming out.
Belir Hannah Stone. Can we do that?
It could happen.
I like it. I think that would work. To be honest, I just want to see this character showcased because, to be honest, when I had my hands on her for a couple minutes, she felt so fluent. Her animations were they're pretty godlike, right? Her skills and abilities, they're so fun to use. Having that, what was it? The name of the E? That she has to pull in?
Her E is the Power Flux.
Thank you. Power Flux is probably the coolest skill I've seen thus far. It's just you could jump, charge it up to get closer to your opponent, and it sucks them in only to get dash punched in the face, and you get to follow up afterwards. I think that's the coolest thing ever.
Oh, and people that are new, just tuning in, you can actually execute abilities in the air. Some of them, that's when they, like in Hannah's case, start their charge. Others will just straight execute while you're airborne.
Yeah.
So you can do a lot of cool and crazy things depending on the map.
She has a lot of combo potential, right? For those of you that are kind of new to kind of those mechanics where you could just juggle skills after another, one after another, even with the basic attacks, and even follow it up with the ulti. Her ulti is the Wrecking Ball. It's pretty unique, right? It's super fast. It breaks CC, and it can hit multi times, and it juggles at the same time. It's so cool.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and start the introductions for our players as we take a look at the picks that they're going to be making. So we're going to start with Mr. Darkstone, I believe. The Beliers of the Darkstone.
The Darkest of Stones.
The Darkest of Stones, Brandon Misak. The Darkstone. He is an engineer. He kind of looks like Kid Rock.
Very avid stream monster.
I want to see Hannah. I want to see Hannah.
Oh,
Instead,
come on,
he give me
man.
Galleon.
You lied to
Come
me.
on, Belier. No, good pick for Belier. He actually plays a lot of support, and this character will allow him to play that support role, but be highly engaging. Like we said before, he can hard initiate with Skyfall, some of his other utilities for just disruption.
And
Now, Bones, Mr. Vital, technical artist. Sai. He's got to go.
Oh, man.
He's trolling. He's trolling now. He's been working so hard on his side. But you know
0
what?
and 2.
His Corinne, very good. He's very comfortable playing Corinne.
You could hear people in the back kind of crying and complaining that he didn't go for the side pick. But, you know, I like seeing him as
You know,
support.
there's going to be multiple matches. Maybe it's because, you know, this is the first loadout that they've been practicing together as a unit. Because remember, this is like an all-star team. They don't always play together. So there's going to be a little bit of rust. But individually, they're very skilled.
And up next, we got Ooglezorp.
Ooglezorp,
Wonder who
character
he's gonna
designer. He only plays one character?
He sure does.
Man.
He only plays one, huh?
I'm going to apologize immediately for anybody on the other team. You are not going to have fun breathing today.
RIP for the rest of the evening. Chris Corey's got it unlocked as soon as he picks
He's going to
Argus.
stick on you. Now, just call me Bao, the man, the myth, the legend,
The hype man himself.
an internet meme.
He is the hype.
Waiting to happen.
Who's he going to pick? He better pick Hannah. Come on, you guys can't. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we are. Just
Let's
call me
go.
Hannah. Just call me Hannah. In the house, there's
Flex.
going to be tons of sky rises and power fluxes and wrecking balls coming to a screen near you.
So, that being said, we have Bao's Hannah, Chris is Argus, Bones is Corinne,
Corinne
and then
and Galleon. Yeah.
Belier as Galleon. Yeah. So,
Very balanced.
yeah, that's going to be a pretty solid squad. You have hybrid tank healer, full-on tank with Hannah, I would say. I mean, sort of hard CC. I mean, it's kind of hard to say right now. I mean, she could definitely isolate and CC.
Yes, she's a very strong tank. And then, yeah, she can pick people off. Like, her form of tank is, I ult, I can blow out everybody. Just in a straight line, and I get out of dodge. Or I can take single targets, and if I do a full charge power flux, multi-targets, but they're, like, more directional in front of me.
Yeah. That's definitely going to be beneficial for Bones to make the picks to get the Circle of Spite down or even silence the group as soon as Bao initiates with the Wrecking Ball, right? There's a lot of potential in this team. And then you have Chris picking off the scraps with his Argus, and you know he's going to be doing that to the back line.
Yeah, anyone who goes after Bones is going to have to deal with that man.
Yeah.
With the Ooglezorp. He's going to be on you, and the minute you think you're like, oh, we got Chris down, we're going to take him out, then you're going to have Mr. Darkstone
Coming in hot.
From Guns N' Roses fame. He's going to come in with Skyfall, interrupt whatever you're doing, and then heal up Ooglezorp. So he's going to be tough.
Yeah,
He's
it's going to
tough take
be
care of.
there's going to be a lot of initiation coming from Team Bao.
All right, so let's go to the competition. Let's School of Dunk, and their first player is going to be Midnar. And I don't know a ton about Midnar, but let's see what his pick is. Midnar is going to take Mednar. Mednar. My pronunciation is bad.
So Mednar going with the tank pick with Thorgrim off the bat. Again, not a lot can be said about Mednar. We have seen him in the community chat. But again, what to expect from Thorgrim being the main tank. He's going to be a front runner for all these relic pushes and the fights. But up next, we're going to have Prisoner for School of Dunks. He's going to be rocking Kyra.
Ooh, so wants to do some bad damage from the back line and try to get rid of Uglezorp as quickly as possible. The only problem is he might turn you into a target.
Yeah,
You gotta be
that's
careful.
the thing. Prisoner with Kyra has to make all the shots count for Team School of Dunks.
And here comes Young Blue Jay, and let's take a look at his pick.
It's got to be the support.
Gotta be
Young Blue
support.
Jay
Young
with
Blue
Alona.
Jay.
The controller master himself. PC master race, but still sticks with the controller.
Gotta respect it.
No,
That's
absolutely.
dedication.
Yeah, that's how you know he's a professional. And up next, the final member, very big surprise for School of Dunks, Frostylicious.
Frostylicious and coming back with some Corinne. Fantastic.
Ooh, let's go.
So let's see who we got here. We kind of got a squishy team. We got Thorgrim, who's your tank. We got ADC with Kyra, not a lot of health. We got Alona, she's got the heals, not a lot of health. And then we got the CC from Corinne, also not a lot of health. But what we have on the opposing side, I think the difference might be Argus. He's a fighter, he might not have the range. So as we get into this match, it's going to be a best of 5. First team to 3 wins is going to take the whole enchilada.
And we're going to see how these top-notch players from the School of Dunk in the community for the Relic Room are going to go against, I guess, the best devs here at Amazon Game Studios.
There might be some people way back there that argue that, but they're not in the room. These guys are the winners. They're the best.
They're the best for what we got, is what you're saying. Got it. Duly noted.
Game 1 on the Dread Shore. Early buys coming in vicious. What do we see?
We got 3 attacks from Team School of Dunks, and the 4th member, Bao from Just Call Me Bao, has not made his purchase yet. I think he's going to go off the opposition instead.
Oh, he might be saving that early. They're trying to come in with a really early score. Pressure.
That was a really quick push of the Relic from Bao and squad. Oh, already down is the Corinne. I believe that's
Bones.
Bones biting the dust early from School of Dunks. Frostylicious is trying to contest. Here comes the push. Yeah, he's clearing it out real fast. Mednar right behind him just in case the fumble happens. Nice mobility from Frosty. Finally gets knocked down. A little bit of shield left. Yeah, the ball's up in the air now.
Oh, he's not afraid of these devs.
Definitely not. He shouldn't be. Frostylicious, part of Team UCI, has proven himself worthy to compete against the devs.
Oh, very risky move by Uglezorp. He picks it up, immediately throws it. Bones, no shield on this Relic, and he's still pushing the action. If he gets shot, he's going to take massive damage.
And no shield on it, a really big deal when trying to retain that Relic or get the rebound. But here comes the dev team.
Uglezorp took heavy damage. He tried to score from the outside, and his Argus got worked. And we see Darkstone also went down. Everyone's super low on health.
Bones is low. Chris is low. Uglezorp not looking like himself, really.
Ooh, man, Bones just made it back. But look at Just Call Me Bao trying to make a solo breakaway, or he's just trying to freeze the Relic. He's playing a little peekaboo around this column.
Yeah. Although I do admire that, trying to get his team back into the fray. He might sacrifice a little bit of health there.
It looks like everybody went after the attack damage buff. Young Blue Jay trying to pass up. And then Bones, he's making a breakaway.
Oh, man.
He's got a man who's moving up on the right side. He's passing it up to Balir.
And the bounce,
Balir
got it.
Opportunity, but fumbles.
Got the shield break just in time for School of Dunks. Here they come. They got to try to break away now. Nope, the pass off back to the dev team. That wall has been a real
problem.
pain in their side, yeah. Here comes Bao again with the Relic movement. You know, it's been all the devs when it comes to Relic pressure.
But it came at a cost. Look how many deaths that they have. And those deaths are actually feeding the gold gang of the School of Dunks team.
Yeah, I like it. They're adapting to the Relic pushes with team fights. They're just trying to engage and collect the gold and trying to increase the death timer from the team.
Bao super low on health. Bones dead again. His cooldown timers are getting longer. I wonder what Notvert's whispering in their ears. Probably just get good, bro.
Probably. You know, I mean, that's pretty sound advice if you ask me. Down the bounce too. Again, that new mechanic of the Relic. Going to be pushing that a lot further every pass.
Looks like Young Blue Jay and Prisoner, they're trying to collapse on top of Bao. Bao looking for passing outlets, or he's just running by himself.
He sees the Matrix, Mike. He sees all the shots coming in. And Balir with the ulti, the Starfall there. Oh, she's charging up. Bao, he's going to power flux on somebody. Oh,
what a great counter.
That was
sick. Great counter.
He thought he was going to get a combo.
He thought he was doing some smart stuff right there. Bones still has it, but shield super low.
Yeah, absolutely gone for Bao and friends.
Mednar on the move. Just Call Me Bao in pursuit. He's going to catch up, but not before. Mednar gets Oh, a huge lead.
I like that. And here comes Bao again, a little bit under half health, but it's a 2-on-4 play. I don't think it's going to be beneficial for them to move the relic.
No, unfortunately, the dev team had fed the School of Dunk team very early on. They're going to have to slow things down.
Has there been a single death from School of Dunks?
Oh, here comes a scoring potential
Ooh.
from Frostalicious.
He just goes in. Oh, past the rim.
Shoots.
And he got the rebound, tossed it behind his head. He's like, I got this, fam.
Oh, my goodness. I'm looking at the faces of the dead team.
The
Pure
dead team.
and utter shock. Bao looking at them with disgust, and Pan just smiling, saying, I told you guys, listen to me.
Yeah, John's just trying to just salvage what's left of this dev team because that was a brutal round 1.
Oh, the amount of disrespect.
Just join us up over here. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. That's
School
fine.
of Dunk immediately is saying to the world, you know, we're here, and we're going to school these devs.
I like the way you worded that, Mike. Very, very eloquent, very on point and accurate.
Almost like a bad uncle joke, but here we go. We see the pressure coming back from the dev team.
There he goes. Frostalicious and gang are trying to find the defense here with the 2 walls. They have to go through that entry point to score, and I think that's a great wall setup from their Thorburn.
Absolutely.
Mednar is
That's
so on point.
That's a very narrow funnel. I'd like to see Bao make his way up front, lay down a pulverizer, try to take out those giant walls and any other defenses that lurk behind those enemy lines.
Yeah, I feel like no matter what, the priority here is to make sure the relic doesn't get pushed to your end, as well as you taking out the buildables first
And
before even trying to go in.
If Frostalicious is already securing all these buffs.
So smart.
Oh, and look at who's on fire on the opposing team.
Of course.
Of course. The devs have some work cut out for them. They've been feeding, so they got to get some quick scores. Here we see Bones trying to make his way up, but some great shots that are coming in.
And
from
Prisoner
Dunks.
Prisoner is still on fire. He is almost close to dead, but he still manages to find time to deal the damage alongside Frostalicious.
Not a whole lot of communication coming out of the dev side. I'm seeing their faces. They're still seeming like they're reeling a little bit in shell shock.
They all
Hopefully
hate each other.
Yeah,
Is what it is. They all hate each other.
they hate each other.
It's bad enough that they work together. Like, man, we got to play on the same team.
These prima donnas just trying to get work done. Hopefully
on,
Nopper
guys.
can turn this around.
Ooh.
Right now, this is a hard fight underneath another team's healing shrine. That's Sunshine. And Just Call Me Val super low on health. Bones only has half health, and Mednar is just focusing it.
It actually might look like a team wipe potentially. Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness.
Man, who called that? Your boy did.
Yo,
because
he did, because he looked at the health bars.
there was 0.3 seconds away from Galleon respawning. Bolira was just about to come back, but no.
Not enough
0.3
time.
seconds.
Team wipe. Team wipe. Look at the 14 kills.
0 and
Bones,
5
0 and
Bones.
5. Bones is the biggest offender. 0 and 14 is the team.
But Frosty as the support, look at that. He has tier 4 attack power, 7-0 as support. Mike, have you seen anything crazier?
I have not. I'm actually disgusted from what I'm seeing from the dev team. I'm going
Oh,
to go a little Bobby Heenan right now.
see?
What is wrong with this dev team?
Oh.
Can they get it together? Can
God
they turn
bless.
things around in this game?
God bless Bobby Heenan. Come on.
Oh.
man. Too soon. Too soon.
It's not too soon. It's not too soon. I'm channeling him because how could he see what the dev team is doing right now? They are feeding the School of Dunks team.
And I like that. They're playing immaculate defense when they push the relic because they're so focused on moving rather than fighting.
Let's look at Uglezorp. He's running away from the Corinne.
I have never seen Uglezorp's back so much in a game.
I was
Ever.
expecting him to apply pressure, but the goal gain and the feeding so early on is just increasing the damage
Ooh.
output of School of Dunk. Look at Bones is just trying to get a lane, but he's just eating abilities, and their team.
Oh! Sorry, I always like it when the power flux charges up from Bao, but it's still not going to do much for scaring School of Dunks here. These guys are just going about their business.
No, every encounter, and I thought they were the squishier team. I
Right.
was mistaken. They are doing some damage.
We must be new because I've never seen a squishy team play this efficiently against the likes of, or I guess almost 2 tanks.
People watching at home, ignore what Jeremy and I say.
It's fine.
Just,
Don't worry about
whatever School of Dunk's doing, that is what to do. They are applying the pressure, the counterattack pressure. This is probably what we would like to have seen out of Flashpoint. They're meeting pressure with smart aggression, using their buildables very wisely. It is a maze to get into their base. They had fantastic defenses up. This is going to be really tough. Here's Mednar making a play.
Oh, and the pass off Frosty with the rebound. Nobody's home for the rebound,
Oh,
Mike.
and a quick 3-0! A quick 3-0!
Nobody wants it enough on the dev team. Clearly from their facial expressions, they got the L and they're holding it. Bones is completely happy. Oh, man.
That's okay. That's the only facial expression he makes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, man. And look, they're smiling except for Bao. Bao is going to choke out every one of his teammates one by one in single file line.
Yeah, we're going to see heads pop from the dev team. And, you know, School of Dunks has really been teaching them a lesson. Like, don't sleep on us just because we're not the devs.
In all seriousness, look at that. 16, 1, and 32.
Oh, my God. Did you see the amount of gold collected?
I don't want to make eye contact with him. It's kind of embarrassing.
Frosty made 11K
is
by
amazing.
himself, Mike.
And also,
he is a rich man. He is a rich man.
And yeah, I'm gonna look this way. And
Let's just talk this way.
In all seriousness, wow, what fantastic plays, fantastic defense from School of Dunks.
That's what it is. Yeah.
That met strength with strength. They were able to stem the flow. It was a fantastic job.
So, School of Dunks, a lot of the time have waited for the devs to kind of push the relic instead of focus on the team fights. A lot of the time in game 1, they've died like 2 or 3 times every time they pushed, increasing that death timer a lot more and more, letting those breakaways happen for School of Dunk because, again, the more you die, the higher your respawn time is.
And the snowball was very real. They were getting to tier 4 items very, very quickly.
Absolutely. By round 2, I think Frostylicious had tier 4 attack damage for support.
I would have just put a sign on top of Bones that said free gold because that's all he really did was just give these teams the gold that makes them that much more powerful, that much stronger, and that much more difficult to get past.
Yeah,
it's really hard to start splitting teams when they're doing that much damage to you and you just have to back off.
Yeah, they get to build their equipment way faster, too. You saw the post-game stats. Frostylicious at the end of the game of 3 rounds, 11K gold by himself, 11.5K. And the rest of the team had about between 6 to 7K. That's pretty good for buying your equipment earlier.
All right. So let's almost erase our minds of this last match.
Didn't happen. That was a warm-up.
I mean, that's kind of the attitude you have to have as devs. Like, you know, we were feeling things out. Like, I will be shocked if I don't see a switch from Bones going to Psy. He's been playing Psy much more often. I think he's going to feel a lot stronger with that comp. I'd be shocked if he doesn't do it. Maybe they have some other plan. Maybe this is a feel-out round. I don't know, but from the expression on their faces, it didn't feel like a feel-out round. But what I would do is just forget that happened. We're going on to a new map. What changes do you want to see, Vicious? What changes do they need to make?
I think they just need to move as a unit, to be honest. They're all, I'm going to be very blunt, they are very one-track minded every time they run the relic. I don't see real coordination with you guys. I'm gonna be straight up. Nobody wants to pass the ball. Nobody wants to say who's where, and nobody wants to team fight. I'm just tell it as it is.
Now he's getting Bobby Heenan on you.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. But no, in all honesty, like, their team fights weren't as coordinated, and I know the potential of each and every one of these devs. Like, I know the kind of damage output they can put as soon as they work together, right? Again, this might have just been a warm-up round for them to see or feel out the opposition and see how they move.
Most of the problems that we see from all-star teams as opposed to teams that play together consistently is like you don't get to see that type of synergy right off the bat. It's something that needs to be nurtured and fostered, and that's exactly kind of what we saw with Kalo's team, what we saw with StayFilthie.
Right.
They have been playing consistently together, and you can see it, their coordination, they're on point, their passing plays, how they cover for each other, and how they move as a unit. And right now the devs need to start finding that out. You're right. They need to get that coordination back. They need to increase the chatter. They need to start talking.
Absolutely.
That's all. It's just make that a feel-out round, make those adjustments, and let's see how he can get things back on track. If not, it's going to be a really easy night for us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for pretty much us and the whole school, actually. But, you know, again, if Bones does decide to go with side, they need to find a way to coordinate that ulti and then capitalize on the landed ulti, because it's not too easy to land that giant AoE. As much as that sounds contradictory, right? It's a giant AoE, but a lot of these characters can see it coming. There's a pretty significant startup on it. If you don't have the CC to keep them grounded and get that ult going, it's going to be hard for team devs to capitalize.
That's right. You got to get everybody focused on that relic. You need to get people under some type of control.
Yes.
And let's hope the devs can make some adjustments.
Yeah, let's take our time, guys. Team devs, you guys are better than this. I believe.
What do you think, Chad? You think the devs can come back from that? You think they got the power, the ability, the fortitude to come back in this game too?
I just want to yell like I'm really supporting them, but to be honest, School of Dunks is really good, man.
Well, see this. Oh, it looks like Bones made the big change, and he's rolling Hannah.
Okay. And Chiomi on the other side of the field too. I believe that's. I can't tell if that's Balir or not. Who's that?
That Balir went Chiomi,
Okay.
so
I like that a
Balir
lot.
thinks Young Blue Jay is a problem, and he'd be right. Young Blue Jay is a problem. Bones trying to get some solo action going up the elevator. Is anyone paying attention to him? It might be. Oh,
Yeah, there is. There definitely is. Blue Jay.
Oh, get out of here, Blue Jay.
Oh,
is he going to try to bounce in from the outside? He doesn't have the team support.
Good charge up.
That was a great block.
Oh, and here comes Bones with the wrecking ball. Not fast enough nor far enough.
No, but I like the ideas that they put forth there. I also like that strategy by Just Call Me Val with his side, putting up his defensive move to shot people and basically put an area of denial for an escape path of sliding down with a relic.
Down goes Bones, setting up that buildable on the way out too.
Young Blue Jay, look at it. They're trying to spread the floor. Passes Menar. He's still. Oh, he's trying to bounce it up.
Oh, Frosty, just in case,
Goodness,
getting ready to.
Val needs to clear this relic.
He's trying to get the rebound here. Prisoner, I don't like him holding the relic. He's just going to clear it out and get those shots in afterwards because they don't have any shield left. Right, here comes Frosty Licious up the elevator.
Frosty just trying to get away.
Frosty's still trying to make his way up the lift. He is not scared of these two guys. Bones and Balir, no threat to Frosty.
Bones is trying to clear it up. He just took a ton of hits and just whittled that shield down. Looks like their relic shield's going to be up first. See who's going to make a move. Looks like Bones is going to try to go solo with Balir. Balir's super low in health.
Oh, I don't like it. One more. Yeah, there it is. One more hit for Balir, and down he goes as Chiomi. Semi-squishy. I would say very squishy.
He's got to worry about overcommitting. He's forcing the action so hard trying to get to that back line.
I absolutely agree. And, you know, they have to take their time when pushing the relic. They have to understand that sometimes they're outnumbers in a fight. They were all huddling around the Sunshine that their Alona put up.
Looks like Just Call Me Val. He's going to try to come in and steal. He tries for the steal attempt. Looks like he's unsuccessful. Just Call Me Val, Bones. They're all circling around the
The knock up with
relic.
Yeah, the Skyrise. I love that cue. All right, here comes Val again. Pushing up the relic aside. Bednar is going to be taking control of it now. And there goes Bones with the initiation with the Wrecking Ball. Up he goes with the Skyrise as well.
Oh, looks. I'm starting to hear some coordination. We got.
There it is.
Here we go. Pairs off. Teams of two. Great wall. Let's see how Bones. Great pass. They're going to run it.
Oh, he still has
Balir!
shield. He doesn't get it in time. He got denied. The shield broke right at the last second. Here comes Blue Jay, controller master, controlling that relic. Here comes Bao again with the interception. No shield left. One shot.
Oh, he was trying to save his relic dash. See if he could get just up.
There goes that midline. That just shows that there's a minute left to play. A little under a minute.
I like the passing, but you know, Frostalicious abandoned. He's trying to move forward. They have no relic shield.
Ooh, the
huge
huge
damage.
knockback,
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Bones trying to clear it out. You got a little under 40 seconds, my man.
Ooh, the tension is palpable. Get down to less than 30 seconds, Vicious.
A little too excited for the dev team. School of Dunks going downtown.
Oh, the rebound. Can Bones clear it out?
I don't know if it's going to be in time. They have 20 seconds, and they have no shield. Bones clearing it out. He's making me look like a fool. Nice throw. And he uses the ult.
Wrecking ball.
10 seconds. Blue Jay, the controller master, once again throwing it. Nice Alona tech. Is he going to throw it? Not in time. 4 seconds incoming. Bones has to make the play now. 3,
Can't pass it.
2,
Can't pass
1.
it. It's it.
Frosty securing that round against the Devs. School of Dunks with the first round of game 2.
Oh, so unfortunate for the devs. They almost had the lane open, and it looks like he tried to pass it up, and it just reflected off the back of an opponent, and that's all she wrote.
got
It totally
tanked.
killed the momentum on that clear.
That was it was a lot closer than the first game, I would say. Because look at the score. You got 7-4, right? Not as hefty as the last round 1, game 1.
No, the devs were actually able to put on a decent amount of pressure. As a matter of fact, we saw the buildable from side that Val put back at their base negate a lot of jumping in for scores.
You see that buildable already being set. But here comes Bones again with the Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, It's that conduit buildable doing some work. And look at just denying people any opportunity to kind of like jump dash out of the way. And Bones in serious trouble and goes down.
Hammer time for Bones. That's 2 players down for the dev team. I believe that was Psy first and then Bones.
Yeah, Just Call Me Bao and Bones both went down early in the match and then not far behind, but man, his death timer's already past 15 seconds, was Valir Darkstone.
Already out of shield. No more relic pushes for Team Devs. The pass off is just going to let it rock. And Bones with the setup. That's what I like to see with Hannah. Baiting the relic touch afterwards after throwing it and then going immediately into ult. That's a really smart play, getting rid of the shield entirely.
I will say I'm a little bit shocked at some of the selections, though, that Bones decided to go Hannah, because I really like Bones' aggressive side play. It could be just because they haven't played these comps too much, but Bones trying to get
the Gucci! The Gucci pants tech, I see you!
And it was good just enough as a distraction, but the shield is so low, they're not making any forward progress. And look at Mednar getting that speed boost from that last-minute pickup of the relic after the fumble.
Very good precision there. You have a small window to actually intercept the relic, and he does so flawlessly.
Yeah, it's like 3 to 5 frames, something really tight.
Yeah.
Did a fantastic job. Frostalicious advancing the relic, but ooh, great power flux to hold him back.
Yeah, the power flux is going to stop any relic runner in their path because they're already slow carrying the relic. And down goes Chiomi and Hannah. I believe that's Balir and Bones.
Got a power play up for the School of Dunk if they can pass it up. Frostalicious just trapped.
Ooh, you cannot jump against the conduit.
Nope, the conduit says, not in my house. It's like a portable Dikembe Mutombo.
Not today.
Not today.
Don't you do it. Nice combo, Balir. But look at the amount of damage he just took. Dead again, 30-second timer.
He can't keep putting himself in that situation.
Oh, I like that combo right there.
Oh, you got a pulverizer and a conduit trying to prevent people from doing those dash-up jumps. So if you're going to score, you need to make your way to the sides of that relay.
Yeah, it's a very smart play to have them both together. Again, buildable combos are a thing in Breakaway.
Just Call Me Bao trying to sneak to the outside. Young Blue Jay, he's going to fall back.
Nice shot!
Wall. How you going to get past that wall? You could try to slide and do something creative. Oh, look at Frostalicious.
He doesn't care who's up there. He's going to run the relic. And I like that. He disengages almost immediately so that he doesn't touch the relic and instead goes for the attacks.
Smart play. Puts the pressure on them. Plus, he has all of his abilities to slow people down who are trying to score. Frostalicious is low on health, but he's back at base. But I don't know if you really want to hold the relic around your own base.
Definitely not. But he's got the maneuverability with his teammates to not make that an issue, Mike. He's just going to move it along like it's nobody's business. Then they're going to engage almost immediately after. And down goes Chris with Argus. That's the first time I've seen him die so far.
And now it's under 40 seconds to play. And remember, the ways that you win in Breakaway is you take that relic and you score it in the enemy team's base, or you wipe out all members of the opposing team so they're all on their death timers at the same time. Last way to win is as time expires, make sure the relic is on the other team's side of the map. And right now, the devs need to clear it out of their side.
A little under 20 seconds to go. You know, the dev teams are down to 1 player. It could be a potential wipe. Bones might be going down. He dies!
The humanity! Is this the second time we've seen them wiped?
I think so. That's a double wipe if I ever seen it.
Oh.
I have never seen the devs this distraught, Mike. I gotta admit. They're gonna hear it from me firsthand. This is looking real sloppy.
I see the
Holy, dude.
I see the basically design director of the game. I see Dub Bills, Dave Hall, cheering and laughing and fist pumping. He loves to see this.
This is looking like a massacre. 24-35 for Team School of Dunks.
He is cheering this humility sandwich that his team is getting.
Full serving, getting doubles. Second helpings. Here comes Bao with the push alongside Bones, but off the lift it goes. Again, that bounce mechanic.
I'm going to have to honestly say,
he's out of there!
Oh my goodness. Meet Jimmy Hoffley swimming with the fishes.
Call me an Uber, I'm out of here. It's a done deal, baby.
Has the dev team scored yet?
What's the score?
What's the score?
What is that?
What does the score mean?
Do you guys do that here at Amazon Game Studios?
You know, devs, there's 3 ways to score. You can put the relic in the enemy team's base. You can kill all the opposing members of the opposite team so they're all on death timers. Or as time expires, you make sure that relic is on their side of the map.
I mean, they're mindful of that, I would hope. But, you know, hasn't been benefiting them too much.
Oh, the pressure that's coming in from School of Dunk. They're brave. Look at they're Corinne on fire. They're Kyra on fire. So Frostalicious definitely in fuego right now.
Frosty and Prisoner, hand in hand.
Oh, they're doing a fantastic job. And here's Bones just trying to make a breakaway. And the fast collapse by Young Blue Jay. Such an
so fast for a controller player.
yeah, for a controller player, a support player, his harass is fantastic.
Pretty good. I gotta admit, we all like to talk about PC Master Race, but you know he's contributing to the amount of gold that team School of Dunks is getting. Right, all these plays from this team is just skyrocketing all their equipment value.
Yeah, Frostalicious is rich. He's got all.
He's
the
loaded.
He's got all the monies right now.
That man's a walking bank right
Oh,
now.
look at Young Blue Jay didn't want to commit to moving forward until the rest of the team was there. Pretty smart.
Ooh. Nice knockup from Bones again. Back-to-back knockups. But he's almost
Look at
down.
Prisoner, oh my goodness, just melting people.
Size down 2, so that's 2. That's going to be Belier and Bones again. A 2v4 swing.
Power play, and it's not a good look at for Chiyomi. You can burst really good against one.
Oh, that's going to be it. Dunkarino.
The disrespect. He didn't even want to pass it. Look at the fist pumps. Yeah, big man, you get him.
There's too much shield on him. Look at this play right here. They have the shield fully intact. The pass off, and then boop. He's just going to walk it right in. Nobody home to contest him.
And those were his teammates back there, by the way. That wasn't the other team going to defend. That was his team.
That was Frosty and Prisoner getting ready for any rebounds to come their way just in case. MVP of the match, the youngest of Jays, Young Blue Jay, with 9K healing done for the team. 24-5-39 is the tail of the tape. That is an onslaught.
That is impressive, and that's not how this match started. I'm getting lightheaded, Vicious. It was insane.
You and me both.
It was 4-7 and like 11 and like 7-4 and 12-13 or something like that. They were very close after that first, maybe even second round. And then the wheels fell off for the dev team. The pressure and the kills.
I do agree that they had a very good change of pace in game 2. 7-4, not too much of a deficit, to be honest with you. But it's just the way they were fighting. There was no collaborative effort to isolate who was fighting who, right? They were just pretty much running and gunning. They saw a chance to attack, and they did it, but they never combined the damage on one warrior. There was no isolation plays. There was nothing like that. How many times did you actually see a person from School of Dunks die on camera?
0. I don't believe I saw one of them die on camera, at least not in my face. They were falling back, and they were cycling in such an awesome way to where there was always someone at full health, always someone pressuring, but not by themselves. To me, that's one of the bigger differences, is with a dev team right now, it's like a whole bunch of all-stars. Like everyone thinks they're Allen Iverson, so they're all on the ball, but they're running by themselves, and they're not opening up these passing lanes. They're not giving themselves opportunities.
Right.
And it's turning into something extremely crazy and frustrating for them because they don't have any outlet. Every time someone makes a run, it's them making the run and not with like a buddy.
Right. And you know, it's just, I feel like they're rushing it every time. Like as soon as they get the relic, just like, you know what, we need to keep it here as much as possible. You need to also run that clock out. I know there was 2 territory wins, but at the same, or excuse me, it came down to territory at least twice, and one of them was a full-on destruction for Team Devs. But they still need to take their time, right? If they're down in a fight, don't push the agenda. Just go back and heal.
Go back and heal, or wait for your team to come support you instead of trying to push it down their throat so fast and so furious. I'm hoping Notvert is listening.
Response.
No, his hands go up.
Okay,
in the
all
air.
right. Well,
but I
you only heard his name.
I see an ear-to-ear grin coming from DeBills. He loves what he's seeing right now. He loves the action, and he loves the humble pie that's getting fed to his fellow devs.
And again, special guest Hannah in the studio, rocking the metal clang. There
Hannah,
it is. Yeah.
Hannah says, you know, toughen up out there, Cupcake. You know, get out there, get dirty, play as a team, protect people. So we want to see that happen. So what changes do we think we're actually going to see in this could be deciding match?
They need to play like they like each other, man, to be honest with you. The devs, look, honestly, as they're locking in, the devs just need to coordinate their plan of attack. They had the idea of switching off from offense to defense when it comes to pushing the relic. Now they have to coordinate their attacks and at least kill somebody on the other team. Because look,
if you get someone low, you need to finish that.
If you took off the people on fire, Frostylicious and Prisoner, both squishy warriors, that would have been a ton of gold for your team as well.
Even take out one of them to negate the pressure that's coming from them.
Absolutely.
Their gold gain was phenomenal. All right, here we go. Game 3 could be a deciding match.
Ooh, the change-ups here.
Look at double tanks that we're seeing from the School of Dunks. Is this trolling?
I don't think so. Frostylicious definitely working with Hannah, and then the switch off Blue Jay from full support to hybrid tank support with Galleon.
Ooh, great stun. That atonement that just came in from Young Blue Jay, stopping the action. Midnar sticking with Thorgrim. You know what? I love people that are character specialists and loyalists. Like, you know, Thorgrim's my character. I'm going to rock it.
All right, here we go. Young Blue Jay pushing the relic. And again, not a lot is done for School of Dunk's shield. I mean, some of the hits are landing, but it's just not enough.
Ugozorb coming in to protect Just Call Me Bao. Just Call Me Bao trying to heal up as much as he can before he can join his teammates.
Young Bones with the wrecking ball. Oh, not far enough, or doesn't last long enough.
Oh, great sky rise by Bones, trying to like get a little CC. That knock-up stop the action.
And you see Balir rocking the the DPS with Kyra instead, and now Bao playing the support role, trying to keep the team alive. A huge change-up from Team Dev.
Yeah, that's a complete role reversal. Let's see if it pays off for him. So far, we're just seeing the neutral being pushed back and forth kind of equally by both teams.
Yeah, in a sense, they're playing footsies with each other right now, Mike. They're just trying to see who's going to make the first move. But Bones with a clear way towards the relic.
Oh, he couldn't pull the trigger. He got so close to the store.
He was so close to the relay point, but here comes Balir trying to play defense around the relic. Now he's picking it up. There's the toss-off. Are they going to fight on the relic? Tossing it back and forth.
Bones trying to work his way in. He's looking out from that Kyra fire that's coming in.
Now with the relic movement again, gonna toss it up and then support the rest of the team. The health on both teams is looking right about even. These fights are coming pretty close.
Ooh, Midnar. Oh, he missed his back toss. He really wanted to throw Bones out of the ring.
Ooh, pushing him away. Power flux. Yo, the shot! There it is!
The bounce!
Right
Bao
at
says
the
he knows
rim.
physics.
Bao
He
knows.
studied trigonometry.
Look at that. He's even got the sky hook on it. Let's take a look at that instant replay. Bao in the air. He got charged.
Wow, look at that.
We'll take
Fantastic. You know, you said, you know, Bao knows. Yeah, he did. He knew something right there. He got that shot right at the base of the stairs. Got the nice shooter's touch, that bounce. And, hey, we're starting to see maybe a shift in things. What do we see from the items coming in?
So you see School of Dunks already establishing what they want. Attack damage, health, armor, and more armor. But at tier 3, you know their gold deficit is going to be a huge advantage for these skirmishes. The dev team going with attack, movement speed, cooldown reduction, and more attack. I like Bones with the health and the movement speed, though. I do like Hannah being a more mobile offensive pusher, as well as Disruptor with her ulti.
You know, we've noticed a lot of the time that we spent during the last round was down in School of Dunk's zone. So the pressure has been pretty effective for this team, the dev team this round.
Maybe it's not as free as we thought. School of Dunks with the changeup might have been a disadvantage for him, but who knows? It's only been 2 rounds so far.
That's right. We're in the middle of the second round, so we're not going to go putting anybody on blast yet.
I mean, that's what I do, Mike. I call it as I see it. I mean, it just might be somebody just hanging out and playing the game and just trying to get comfortable with the new character, or you know, maybe the devs found an answer.
Well, it looks like School of Dunk, they're trying to apply some pressure kind of slowly. They're trying to take out some of these healing shrines, the sun shrines that are laid down by Bao.
Right, again, these buildable placements have been absolutely vital. Earlier today, we saw... Ooh! That was way too close. Bao already pushing up the relic. No interception, though.
No interception, but that was really tough. Like, if you're going to throw it up on someone's staircase, you need to make sure you can collapse fast enough, because stairs, that's a downward grade. That's a free slide out. That's a lot of speed you're giving the other team. I was going to say Bao with his relic, or excuse me, buildable placement would have been very vital on the opposition's end, but it's still working out for him. He gets to heal a little bit closer than base. Look at Frostalicious just eliminated that other healing shrine. He was going to go for another one. Frosty looking real strong for Team School of Dunks, by the way. Bones trying to... Ooh, interesting bounce. Bad bounce. Right at the edge of the stairs. Oh, Young Blue Jay with a pass up. We can see Frostalicious trying to dodge to the outside. Oh! Full shield, though. Oh, Ugozorb the first with the save. Fantastic save. Looks like someone didn't have the relic dash on point. That's the dev team's benefit. Young Blue Jay trying to collapse. You see Bones with a wrecking ball. Nice interrupt. Just Call Me Bao there for cleanup. And here comes Bao using that slide. A little bit of shield left over, a little under half. Got to be careful. So both Bao and Bones have already used their relic dash, so they're not going to have very good scoring opportunities. We see the good push out by Prisoner. All right, Bao getting ready to push up with the team. This is going to have to do a lot of passing coordination, but they have no relic shield to advance it, Vicious.
Yeah, they need to let it rock for a little bit, have the fights happen, and have Bao check on the health to heal them. That's going to be needed a lot for Chris, because Argus is a little under 50%.
Oh, just call me Bao, passing it up to, oh, Bones missed the catch.
Under a minute remaining. You see it right there, folks. Here comes Frostylicious with the push. Right behind him, Midnar Gaming, so coordinated with the passes. Ooglesarp now trying to clear it out with Argus. Gonna get past Frosty? Yes, he does. A little bit under half shield again, but Prisoner.
And we're coming down to 40 seconds left, Vicious. And it's gonna get super tight. Can the devs hold them off? Can they keep the pressure in the School of Dunk zone?
Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Ooglesarp fighting it out with Frosty. DPS action. Nice pass off, 25 seconds left on the clock. Here comes School of Dunks. Blue Jay, Master Controller.
Oh man, they got less than 20 seconds to try to clear this relic.
And there goes Bones tossing it up. He tried to disrupt with the ulti, went the wrong way.
He went up the stairs. 8 seconds.
That might have been a slight error for the dev team. 3 seconds. It's looking like School of Dunks is going to take this round, and they sure do. That's going to be tied up in game 3. Bones had the right idea. He tossed the relic, and he initiated his ulti. He should have went straight for the opposition to disrupt them from picking up the relic.
Unfortunately, that just felt like a two-man play. I only saw Bones and Just Call Me Bao, I think, on the action.
You're right.
We needed the rest of the team on that push, and everyone was either committed to attacks or other engagements. So there weren't other passing lanes that they could have gone to. That put way too much pressure on Bones right there in that last 5 seconds.
You see there wasn't a lot of depth on either team. I think it was 3 to 4. I think they have the advantage. I think School of Dunks has the kill advantage right now. So a little bit of extra gold there, but Frostylicious does not care. He's going right in. See, he had the right idea, just like Bones. He would toss the relic and then go straight into ulti afterwards. And here comes Bones.
Looks like Bones wants to slide into this, lets it build a little bit of shield meter, gets some
That's what I'm
feedback.
talking about.
But the thing is, he's clearing out a lane. He needs his teammates behind him to make that effective.
You want to know a trick I learned with Hannah on the time I played with her? So instead of making the full-on turn, if you want to make a 180, just jump and then turn your cursor around and you go straight 180.
Oh, and Bones with a walk-in!
He didn't need it. He didn't need it at all.
School of Dunk just lost track of the relic, and the devs trying to save elimination, live for one more round.
If I know the School of Dev players, I think they might have felt a little sad for the dev team.
Oh.
To be quite honest, they gave him a round.
So everyone's even. Look at 4, 4, and 5. So KDA's mirroring themselves.
Yeah. And let's take a look at the item buys here. You got Bones, Belir, and Ooglesarp with level 4 items already. And you see 2 of those from Young Blue Jay and Prisoner.
It looks like Midnar, he opted to invest in multiple items as opposed to building one all the way out to like a tier 4. Now what happens is you only get 4 pieces of equipment in Breakaway, but you can keep investing into that same piece of equipment. And every time that you do, your stats for that piece of equipment increase. And when you hit that legendary tier, you get an additional set of bonus stats.
Again, it varies with which item you pick up. And here comes Bao. He's going to get the shot. No!
Oh, what a
interception from Prisoner.
Things are getting tight.
Frostylicious with the pickup. Here comes the Ballista. Yeah, using that shield to keep himself alive.
Oh,
almost knocked off.
What a trolley buildable. Did you see the Ballista that was placed?
Yes, I did.
That was not School of Dunks. That was Belier's, I believe, in the backline disrupting people. Almost had a chance to destroy it. They did, but then the score!
Ooh.
Bones with the aggressiveness. Camera guy.
Hold the
Regular
phones.
kid could not keep up. It was so fast.
Hold the phones. Mike, she's got a cannon. Take a look again. The pass off, and then
Ooh.
the shot. The good old layup. Nice call from the dev team.
There's life. There's life in Orange County.
John easily amused, sitting back on the chair. He's like, that's some vert. That's some real
He's
vert
just
right
doing
there.
that slow head bob right
I like
there.
it.
Nod.
Ooh.
That's that, it was that Robert Redford.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I like to see. Look at the story here. 4, 4, and 5. They weren't feeding. They weren't feeding. They were able to meet pressure with pressure, and they just found those seams, and they were able to get those scores.
I gotta admit, it was a lot slower pace, but it got the job done. Less deaths on the battlefield, exactly what we needed to see to keep it even with the School of Dunks. So I believe they're going to go, I believe it's 2-1 right now between
2-1.
School of Dunks and the dev team. They're clinging on for dear life, but a little birdie just told me that School of Dunk is actually going to go to their original comp. They're done playing around, Mike. They want to close the gap now.
I would. Like, don't let this team back in. Got to
Definitely not.
shut the door. You have them mentally defeated. You just gave them a little, like, you just opened the door just a smidge. Got to watch out. There's beasts over here, and you don't
Yeah.
want to let them out of the cage.
Yeah, especially if you let them in your kitchen. You give them a snack, they're going to take the entire
They're
thing,
gonna
Mike.
you know what? They're
Don't let these-
habitual line steppers. They will continue to step over that line habitually.
God
They will
bless.
take a chicken leg and turn it into the entire chicken by the end of the night. You're like, hey man, you ate my whole bucket.
That's pretty accurate.
What is going on?
Especially the likes of Bao. He's a big dude. He definitely needs some chicken.
He does. All right, what are we gonna say? What is the dev team gonna do this round?
I think they should just stick with the comps. Keep it a little bit cleaner with the ball movement, or the relic movement, I should say. But, it's kind of hard to say with School of Dunk going back to their original comp, where they were just stomping with the likes of Frostylicious
And on this map,
Prisoner.
this map, their comp was extremely powerful.
Here we go. Back to Dreadshore. Bao already establishing the Sunshine. He doesn't want to go back to base to heal. And I like that idea.
And Bao actually went for cooldown reduction to start off the round.
He wants to keep his team alive at a higher rate.
And
Make sure his skills are
Frostylicious-
back.
Frostylicious being very brave. What if he's clearing him out early to just give the opportunity to his team?
Frosty already looking like he's about to die, but he has to go back to base eventually. There goes his health. So it's going to be 3v4 right now. Bao is controlling the relic.
Dev with a health lead.
All right, here comes the rest of the team.
Oh,
he
Bones
missed it.
Did not go for the catch.
Bones just wasn't ready. Oh, man.
Uncharacteristic of Bones.
And there goes the health buff up and ready to be destroyed.
Ooh, no shield, which really stopped that press from School of Dunk. And here comes Bones. He's got nobody on him. He's going to try to slide. Grab.
Dude.
That was
Brilliant
Is
play.
anybody by him? Is anybody by him? Does
Nobody.
anyone have eyes? Oh,
Nice
they finally
shot.
collapsed.
Frostylicious taking him out alongside of their Alona. Very smart play.
And look at the defenses that they have around School of Dunk. They got a wall. They got turrets. They also have their healing shrine, and they have the slow totem just around the corner. It's going to make it really hard to get around that side. Oh, smart play from the Argus. And I believe that's Ooglezorp just cleared out 2 of those buildables with that siege engine.
Now again, not ready for the pass, but here comes Bones just trying to destroy Frostylicious, but it's going to be a really tough time. All the teammates are ready for the skirmish.
Menard just healing up, just soaking in the rays from that Sunshine.
Here comes Valir. Definitely trying to push the relic, but he's definitely going to take the shots instead rather than try to push the relic.
Just call me Bao. Trying to freeze the action. Looks like the team is going to go back, either looking for a buff or, yeah, that's a smart call. They're going to heal up. Menard's going to try to take it across the opposite side, so we're going to start seeing the collapse come in from the dev team.
Oh, he's off the map. No, not quite.
He
Saved.
got saved on the side of the ship.
That's Menar's specialty. He knows where exactly he wants to be for the toss back. That was pretty close to a kill from Menard. I think that was a really, really good thinking there.
Yeah, Menard's super low on health, but I don't believe we've seen anybody die yet. And then the minute I open my mouth, we see Valir is no longer with us.
You got to get used to it, man. It's the good old commentator's curse, Mike. You get used to it. All right, 3v4 swing for School of Dunk. Although Blue Jay a little bit low on health as well as Mednar, that could be a sign for Team Devs to initiate their relic push. Hint, hint.
Hint,
Cough, cough.
Here they come. They got a good duo going. Just call me Val. Ooh, does get shot from the outside.
That's
got
fine.
No relic shield. So
They
they're
need
gonna
a
have to
shield,
freeze
yes,
it.
sir. They need to fight now because they're at a pretty decent advantage. Frostylicious already silencing everybody.
Ooglezorp not looking for the pass. He was in the middle of combat. Gets bounced off his dome, and now the push by Mednar. Just trying to clear the zone. Great Thorgrim play.
Oh, but it's going to be 4v1. Mednar might go down. No, the shield to save his life. Alona, you better heal him or else he's going down. He sure is. Yeah, Mednar survives that skirmish.
And it's because Frostylicious decides, like, you know, I'm going to pick up the relic. People are going to focus on me. And so they're doing this smart thing where they're cycling who the runner is. Cycling who's going to be the pressure. And right now, a lot of pressure's coming in from the devs.
Ooglezorp was chasing down Prisoner. Kairo's really low on health, but decides to pick up the relic instead. Now he's going to run with the team. Bones is up ahead. Passes off to Bones. Here comes Ooglezorb. He's going to try to take out Frostylicious.
Oh, looks like Ooglezorb doesn't have his dash. He does have his relic dash.
Oh, he tried to kick away, but no. Swing and a miss from Ooglezorb. And here comes Frostylicious and the Squad School of Dunk.
Oh, we're
3 seconds left. We didn't even call it because there was just so much action.
He tried to pass it up. Unfortunately, couldn't get it out of his zone. And the School of Dunk takes the lead.
This is looking a lot like game number 1. You already have tier 3 item buys all across the board, 3 attack damage and 1 armor.
That's right.
409.
And again, it's on this map. It's the School of Dunk are able to exercise their prowess of not overcommitting and then catching the devs out, singled out, and just getting and securing kills.
Did you see the defense put up by Mednar? Round 1, he put up the wall. They didn't take care of it. Now they've got both walls up. That's going to be a huge problem funneling that point of entry for the Relic run.
That's why it's so important that sometimes you can't do these fast pushes. You need to slow things down, move it methodically. That's so you can allow your ranged attackers to start taking down these buildables. Or you need to have Ooglezorb come in with his Argus and lay down a siege engine. Start taking those out.
Ooh.
Clear a lane. This is going to be tough for Bones to just make any headway.
I like that. Using the Aegis just in case any projectiles come his way because that Aegis is going to deflect every projectile.
This is smart. He's going to lay a pulverizer down. Oh, but he gets
Destroyed.
interrupted.
He still has it, though. He still retains his buildable.
He wasn't in the act.
That's fine. He's getting healed by his teammate Bao. I like it. Here comes Mednar using that elevated platform to clear out the Relic. Very smart choice. Oh, he's out of there. The bait! Mike! Bao is not happy about that. He baited him. He was like, come here, little boy. And then bam, off the map.
Oh, man. Bao saw Pennywise out there. He goes, what?
That's exactly what I was
You've got anime, and then next thing you know, he's swimming.
Thank you. Thank you for picking up the scraps. I appreciate you, Mike.
Just call me out. He saw Mednar over there. He's like, no, we're going to go more mid.
He thought he was going to get away.
Oh, you guys got tricks, he said. All right, Bones trying to advance the Relic. He gets stopped by Mednar. Mednar doing a fantastic job of disruption, and now he's by himself.
So smart. Look at the Relic push from Mednar. It's back.
Look at Bones just trying to tackle him. Oh, what a power flex.
Oh, and he still got away with it.
Close enough. He was trying to be a hero. He was almost the hero.
He almost flexed on everybody. That wasn't the case, though. Here comes Bones clearing out the Relic. But Mednar, again, retaining that pressure with the Relic. It's 2-on-1. It's Mednar versus Bao and Belir.
And they got Bones in tow. They're going to try to wrap around the right side. They're trying to spread the Relic. But the rest of his team isn't able to come up along the right side, and look at all those buildables you still need to contend with.
Ooh, and there goes a death from Team Dev, from Ooglezorb. First death we've seen from him. Mednar. Oh, that's a bad place to be.
Just call me Bao out of health.
If you join,
Frostylicious tried a saving throw.
You'll float too.
Try to use block, but yep.
Oh, is he out of there? He sure is. Mednar with a throw 1-for-1. What a play.
He's king of the ring, ringing out people.
If he was in Royal Rumble, he would definitely be the best contender there is right now.
Oh, he's like a little bit of Kane right now. I'm thinking.
He's just choke slamming everybody out of the arena.
And here we go, Mednar. He's back. I think I'm always seeing Mednar on top of the Relic. No surprise there.
The camera's been on Mednar because he's the only one making the moves. And you know, School of Dunks recognizes that and they make the moves with him according to what he's trying to do. Look at that. They're backing him up with the Relic run just in case. And there's the Alona getting ready to heal with Blue Jay.
Oh, man, they're collapsing on top of him very quickly. Neither team with really efficient amount of Relic shield. So Mednar's just throwing it up. Oh my goodness, he's being brave right now.
There's so much action. A little under 40 seconds left. Another territory win could be possible.
Yep, down to 30 seconds, Vicious. Someone needs to make a move here, and the Devs desperately need to get this win.
Ooh. Yeah, Blue Jay already pushing up the Relic. This is going to be a tough spot. Team Devs a little low on life with their man, Chris. Ooglezorb, the damage dealer. Oh, one of them goes down. I believe that's Akara. That's Belir.
Oh,
down goes Ooglezorb.
2-on-4. Oh,
down goes Alona. Bao's done. His mind is blown. He did the emoticon. He went. Frostylicious.
Oh my goodness. What universe is this? Where are we? I saw the Bills make an O face. Wow.
That was brutal.
Wow.
That was brutal. We see the replay, instant replay from the other devs. and their reactions, yeah, not happy about it.
Have you
Or
ever-
actually, they are happy about it. They're clapping up a
I mean,
storm.
you've been around fighting games, and you've seen competition. Have you seen the exact moment when you see someone's soul leave their visage, like through
Every
their
time.
breath or their eyes? Like,
Every
I've
time.
been downloaded. They know what I'm going to do. Why bother picking up the stick?
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting to sense some of that. Like, their entire team got decimated with less than 20 to 30 seconds left. You have to know and have to be aware that, you know, a territory win condition is about to happen, and you need to be at full health and ready to contend and make a strong push.
And it was still a relic score from Frosty that ended it. It wasn't even a territory win. And you saw the look of despair on Bao's face as soon as he got knocked out of the arena. I mean, those looks are priceless. I gotta admit, Mike, those are definitely the looks I don't want to give, but you know, it is what it is. And everybody goes through those trials and tribulations of being, you know, a competitive player.
Oh, and Mednar almost got himself another ring out. Bones desperately made his way back on.
He's so smart.
He is smart.
Thorgrim is so good for Dredge Shore. He gets to control the relic on the side of the arena, and just in case someone contests it, boom, he's launching somebody. It's so smart for him to use that tactic.
Bones, instead of running and rushing with the relic, is doing a lot of chasing of Mednar. Mednar's just on it.
And there's Mednar again, keeping the relic at the sides. You know exactly what he wants. Did he get it? No, not quite.
No, he tried to carry.
Oh, but Ulgazorb returns the favor!
He said, "Take this trick, get out of here!"
He kicked the hell out of him. Mike, that was insane.
That was revenge. That was a moral victory for this dev team.
That
Now,
was
can they
beautifully orchestrated.
Can they turn that into the motivation they need to turn this match around? Because if they lose this point, they go home losers.
Huge failures to them and their families.
And mainly to their peers.
That's fair. That's fair. Good thing I don't work here. I'd give him a ton of trash talk afterwards. Mednar just clearing the relic again, exactly where he needs to be for this pressure. If they try to contest the relic, you know what's going to happen, Mike. He's going to toss him overboard.
He is. Just Call Me Bao trying to get to the high ground, pass it forward, but really good collapse coming in from the School of Dunks.
And here comes young Blue Jay, the controller master, along with Mednar. Again, no shield to be had for School of Dunk.
And the way that they're playing, they're not overcommitting because Mednar is playing out of his mind right now.
He is playing tank to the core, Mike. He's doing an absolute great job of being the front runner of these relic pushes.
And no one's able to whittle him down. He's able to escape. And look at right now. We have Frost. Who's on fire right now? Frostalicious is not on fire, but Mednar.
Blue Jay
so
and,
it's young Blue Jay
and Prisoner.
And Prisoner are on fire.
And they haven't been touched. They are on fire. El Fuego. They have a ton of kills under their belt as well as being huge gold targets, mind you.
Oh, and Relic Shield, they whittled it down. Dev team got lucky. They're going to try to push it out, but the collapse coming back in. Great job by Bones trying to clear it as far out as possible. He doesn't want this sliding back in, but Mednar says, I got a way to find the relic. Brute force.
Oh man, there goes the shield down for Mednar.
Oh, Just Call Me Bao, super low on
Oh,
health.
it sniped the Reno. That's going to be a 2v4.
Oh
and
my
Mednar
God!
brings it in.
The humanity. The devs.
R.I.P.
Get the brooms. Get the brooms.
Not happy about that one bit.
Oh, we're going through all these cameras, and I thought it was because I was in the Twilight Zone, because what happened to the devs? What is going on? Look at their faces.
Bones
Look at
just
Bones.
having a ball. The only one smiling for the team. Ugelzorb's just like, I'm going to kill you all later.
Those aren't smiles of joy.
Yeah,
That's a smile of pain.
I have never
That's
seen
absolute
Ugelzorb
pain.
smile this much. That's how you know he is furious.
Oh, man, he's...
Oh, man, here goes the words of wisdom. You can't hear what he's saying, but he's like, I hate you
He
guys.
can't compute what just happened. It's utterly ridiculous what just happened.
He is speaking numbers. Nobody understands him right now.
In all seriousness, when I look back at what happened, it really has to do with team synergy. These are a team of dev all-stars. This is not the team that plays on the floor and plays on a team.
Is that the option select you're doing, Mike? You're just going to
No, I'm just saying that
look
these guys did not have the synergy to match up with the synergy that we saw tonight.
That's fair. That's fair. I do agree with that. And, you know, one of the main things I liked about Team School of Dunk, they know how to utilize not only the Warriors, but the arena itself. They know exactly where to push the relic on certain parts of the map, how to run their plays efficiently. Like for Dreadshore, they had Mednar run the relic and knock him off the arena. For, I believe it was Atala Prime, they knew how to toss up the relic up the lift and continue to relic push. You know, it's just kind of examples like that of knowing exactly what to do on each arena or each map.
Well, it was a fantastic night of matches. Big shout outs have to go to StayFilthie,
Absolutely.
to Flashpoint, to the School of Dunk players, and finally to the devs for doing fantastic job. Great matches, fast paced. Come follow us. Play Breakaway tonight.
right.
The alpha is open now. It's going to be open all weekend. You get to play Hannah. You get to play against these devs and these other players that you saw. Come follow us on Twitter, our social channels. So come visit us at facebook.com/playbreakaway, at playbreakaway.com on Twitter, and at YouTube, youtube.com/playbreakaway. And you can see this fantastic character, Hannah. And so, on behalf of all of us at Amazon Game Studios, Orange County, I'm Berserker Mike.
I'm Vicious.
And we'll see you guys on the battlefield.
Vicious with the score. He could get it in.